Hello class, hello professor. So for my project I decided to go into the illustration track. So I have to present four illustrations that are unique but unifying by theme. So I decided to create a world in Unreal Engine, take some pictures from that world, some renders, and get my illustration from there. Um, so for you to understand what I'm doing, I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I created some assets, and then I painted some those assets. I put everything in Unreal Engine and pretty much created the world from there. I'll show you because it's hard to say exactly what I did. So this is my environment right now in the Unreal Engine. So what I did is I place all the rocks, buildings, and stuff. Some of these buildings, this building, this one, and this one, pretty much all the buildings, I had it from a project that I did last year when I was doing my bachelor's degree. So I just took those buildings and put it in there. For the palm tree, the rocks, the planet, the UFO. Where's the UFO? It's somewhere around here. It's on the other side, I think. For the UFO, I created those specifically for this project. So pretty much, I put a sun. I have a lot of lightning going on here. I created a sun that I can manipulate. So just to change the day, so I can pretty much go from day, night, dawn, dusk, anything. That way, I can pretty much create any mood that I want. So that's what I want. I want it to be flexible to what I want. Actually this composition looks really good. I'm going to hmm I think I came up to a good composition here accidentally. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so moving on, I show you how I manipulated like each asset. For example, this is the UFO that I modeled, and I did it using Blender. And after modeling in Blender, I went to 3D Code Textura, and I painted in 3D Code Textura. Reason why I didn't paint it in Photoshop is because Photoshop is not the best tool for this job. 3D Code Textura, you can actually in real time look at what you're painting on 3D. My first choice would have been 3D Painter, which is an Adobe product now. It used to be Algorithm, but I don't have a subscription for it. I didn't want to get a subscription for that program, even though it's that good. But 3D Code Textura is almost just as good. First time I use it, and I think it's a great program. Okay, so back to. By the way, this is not Photoshop. This is Affinity Photo. I love Affinity Photo. I have a copy of Photoshop here, but I switched to Affinity Photo. Just I think that program is so intuitive, so good. So I think I work better in it. So okay, so for compositions, let me show you. For the first composition, I'll show you the options. I'll tell you, I don't like this one too much. I don't like the daytime too much either, but I still keep the ones I don't like, because sometimes you think you don't like something, and then you find some ideas come up just by looking at it. I do like this one. It's too high contrast, but that's an easy fix. I think this one is really good. The UFO is taking a lot of attention, uh, but I think this one is a better option of the last one. It's just it looks a little weird here. I don't know what's going on, but it's just that I can't figure out what looks weird. But to me, this area right here looks a little weird. It's just probably not compositionally strong. And I like this. I probably, to be honest with you guys, I'm probably going to take this half of this image and mix it with this one. So for my second composition, I love this one. This is, um, I love the contrast. And the only thing I think I need to do to fix this one is just right here in the mountains, just create more contrast. And that's probably all I need to do. Paint some blacks here, uh, pretty much create more contrast and probably enhance the texture of the planet since it looks a little flat. That's probably all it needs. But I really like this composition for the second image. Um, this one is nice too. I just like the high contrast one better, and I think this one, um, it's too dull. I don't like it too much. For my third composition, like I said, I don't like the daytime form. I just don't. I just think it doesn't go with the theme. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Correct some colors, give it some balance with more cool colors. I don't know, probably around the, like create an aura for the planet with cool colors, stuff like something like that. So those are three compositions I have. I still need to come up with a with another potential composition to finish this part of the project before I move on to image editing and painting in in Photoshop. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be using Photoshop. I'm probably just going to do everything in Affinity Photo. Um, so that's it. I think that's all that progress that I have to show right now. Please let me know. Any feedback is welcome. Any feedback will help me, and either good or bad, it doesn't matter. I'll take anything from your feedback just to make a better work. Thank you very much, and I wish you all good luck in your projects.